Question 15. The figure is made up of a big semicircle of radius 30 cm. Two circles and three semicircles of equal radius are drawn into the big semicircle. A. What is the radius of the circle? B. What is the area of the shaded parts? Take pi equals to 3.14. Round off your answer correct to 1 decimal place. Alright, first I'm going to label the diagram with all the information. The radius of the big semicircle is 30 cm, so it will be like this, right? And if you look at this 30 cm here, it consists of a semicircle and a quarter circle. So there's actually three parts here. If you look at my lines here, so 1 part, 2 part, 3 parts. Now we know that 3 parts here, which is 3u, okay, is equals to 30 cm, correct? So we'll find what is 1 unit. And 1 unit is 30 divided by 3, which is 10 cm. So over here is 10 cm, and this is also 10 cm. So what is the radius of the circle? So there we got the answer. The radius of the circle is 10 cm. Now part B. What is the area of the shaded parts? Now to find the area of the shaded part here, we will need to find the area of this big quarter here, right? This big quarter circle here. And after which we find the area of this circle here. This one circle and this 3/4 circle. Right? Once we find this, we will be able to find the area of this portion here and this portion here. Now, do you realize this shaded part here consists of this portion 1 and this portion 2, correct? So do you realize over here is the same? This is 1 and this is 2 and this is 1 and this is 2. So there's actually 3 parts that are equal, identical here. One part here, the one set here, another set here, and there's another set here. So what I'm going to do is, now they only want to know what's the area of the shaded part, right? But I'm just going to do this. Now do you realize that this part here that I colored in green, these 2 parts here, is actually the same as the one that is shaded in the question, right? So it's something like this. So I'm just going to shade this part so you can see very clearly. It's actually the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find this portion that I shaded in green. Now to find this portion that I shaded in green, I must find the area of this big quarter circle here, and then I'm going to subtract away the area of this whole circle and this semicircle and a quarter circle. And after subtracting, I'll be able to find what this portion here, 1, 2, and 3. Now just to find this portion, the answer I'll divide by 3 to find this part here. Alright, so the area of the big quarter is pi r squared divided by 4, right? Because we are looking for a quarter, so divide by 4. So pi, we take pi to be 3.14 times radius 30 times 30, and you divide the whole thing by 4, we should get 706.5 cm squared. So now we found the whole thing. Now next, we will find the area of this part here. This is a semicircle and this is a quarter circle. So over here there's 3/4, correct? Okay, next we find the area of one small circle, which is pi r squared, which is 3.14 times 10 times 10, which is 314 cm squared. Okay, so now we know this area here. This area is 314 cm squared. And what do you think is this 2? Now to find this 2, you take 314 divide by 4 to find one part. So actually one part is 314 divided by 4. One part is 78.5. So for this would be 78.5 times 2, which is 157 cm squared. correct? So now we have all the information here. To find this shaded portion here, we'll take, and there's 3 parts here, remember? 3 portion here that is the same. So I'm going to write 3 units. 3 units is actually the area of this big quarter, 706.5 minus 314, 157, and 78.5. When we minus this 3, so we minus 157, minus 314, minus 78.5. And we should get 157 cm. So 3 units here is 157. Then again, we strive to look for 1 unit, right? So 1 unit is 157 divided by 3. We should have 52.333, right? 52.333 cm. Okay, so we know one part here is 52.333 cm. So this portion here is square. So which means this portion here is also the same. Do you agree? So this part here is 52.333. And over here is 78.5, and this is also 78.5. Now can we find the area of the shaded part? Now we can, right? So what we need to do is 52.333 plus 52.333 plus 78.5 plus 78.5, and we should get 261.666. Alright, but that's not our final answer. They want you to round off your answer correct to 1 decimal place. So if you want to correct to 1 decimal place, which is this digit here, we look at the number after it. So 6 is more than 5, so we round up. So therefore the answer is 261.7 cm square. That's the final answer.